Hello everybody, and welcome back in my house. Today is the Saturday market, the first Saturday market. It is spring 6th, it is Saturday obviously, and first of all, there's leaves in the air. That is lovely. But first, our first thing obviously is watering our plants, as every single day. Last time, we nearly got to level 10 of the town rank, which that would have been amazing, but we didn't. Yeah, Dozy absolutely insisted that I send you an extra token of apology for nearly knocking you out with my experimental potion yesterday. Here's a medical object that you might find useful, if you can figure out what it does. Oh, weather crystal ball, really useful. Anthea, I hope this letter finds you well. Can you meet me at the manor house when you have the time? I'd like to discuss Mistria's emergency supply reserves with you. Adeline. Anthea, I need your help with something important. Please meet myself and curator Errol at the museum west of town to discuss the reopening of the mines island. Okay, so manor house, museum, sliced turnip recipe, they sent those. Anthea, the Saturday market is finally back in town. Please go and introduce yourself to this week's vendors. Then come talk to me for a reward. Noah. Alright. A lot of things. That's 5 messages that I received. Thanks, Noah. And with this, we can see that tomorrow it is going to be a thunderstorm. That sounds dangerous. It's a thunderstorm. But maybe it is just harmless. Maybe it can't hurt us. Maybe not. Who knows? I do. Hi, Celine. We're going to talk to you soon, don't worry. But first, we're going to get the money from here. Talk to here. Request for freshwater oyster from Maple. For Maple. Not from. Have we reached? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. We've nearly reached 1,000. We're 8 short. Okay. Here we have the vendors. We're going to talk with all of them after we talk with Alan at the manor. Why? Because we can. And then we're going to talk to Island. Into the manor we go. Valen? See, Valen. Your request is reasonable, but could I suggest we add a celibate to the list of medicines? It keeps well. We went short in the days after the earthquake. It'd be a weight of my mind. It'd be a weight of my mind to know we have extra stock. That's a great idea. Our first aid supplies should cover all the bases. Excellent. I will get to work. Here to pitch in as well, Anthea. Many hands make light work. I will leave you to it. Thank you. Thanks for answering my letter. I have sent out personal requests to anyone who might be able to help us rebuild our emergency stockpile. I don't like to think about what might have happened without it in the aftermath of the earthquake. Unfortunately, it's pretty much used up. You won't believe how many berries I can donate. I had something a little more substantial in mind. Could you ship 10 crops to help resupply our food rations? I will give you these seeds to get you started. Okay. Locally grown crops keep well, and they're filling and nutritious too. I think we will all sleep easier with the emergency stockpile refilled, don't you? Sure. I can plant 10 potatoes. Okay, I said we're going to talk with them now, but we're going to talk to Island first, and then we're going to talk with them, because they will stay here most of the day anyways. And all of them should be there by around 9. Hi, Hayden, because right now they're all just coming in and stuff. So it's the easiest to just come there at like 9 and talk to all of them. So yeah. Hello, Island and Errol. Anthea, thank you for joining us. I hope you haven't roped Anthea into your schemes, Island. Ooh, I do love a good scheme. Then you will love this. I believe the time has come to discuss reopening the mines. Island, with all due respect, I believe we should be focusing on the museum. We don't have the workforce to reopen the mines in a commercial capacity, whereas the museum is drawing interest from as far as the capital already. I believe it is the surest way to raise Mistria's renown, which should be our top priority. We're in agreement that the museum should be our focus area. However, with the arrival of Anthea, I believe we now have the perfect person to begin exploring the mines. Shipments of ore would be invaluable to the town, and there are surely incredible artifacts just waiting to be discovered in the depths. The more dangerous the adventure, the better! That's what I say, apparently. Better adventuring. That is all I need. That's the spirit. While I appreciate the enthusiasm, I simply can't approve of a reopening at this time. Structural damage, ore seam slippage, the elevator has stopped working. And I've been hearing strange sounds from below. I wonder why. Surely you're not keeping the mines shut over some eerie noises, Errol. I would be happy to reconvey on the matter when Mistria's town rank has reached at least Stone Star rank, if that would satisfy you too. I can see there's no budging you, Errol. Well, at least we have a goal in sight, Anthea. I guess those mines will stay closed. Not necessarily. Turning in items for museum sets, completing requests, and shipping items are all ways that you can help to raise Mistria's renown. Let's get to it. The mines will be reopened in no time. I'm glad to see you two so enthused, Island. We're nearly there. We're nearly at level 10. So, tomorrow, because that guy gave us 20 renown, and that should give us enough to open the mines tomorrow, which is Sunday, the 7th, which is the 7th day. Hi, Hayden. I love Friday nights at the inn. It was so nice to see everyone relaxing. Ooh. Hi, Del. Are you still clearing out your farm out there? Have you found any monsters? You gotta tell me if you do. The Dragon God helps anyone in need. That's nice. Hi, Holt. You know, Anthea, I admire that you've taken over the old farm. Though, it's not about myself, but I live too much by the seed of my plants. Jo asked me to send a furniture allowance after she went on buying spree at Mary's a while back. I don't really have the heart to enforce it, though. That's Mary up there. Hi, Marge. If you like something, don't deter about it. Mary's dog sells out quick. Mary stops by the woodshop every so often when she got something unusual she wants an opinion on. It's always interesting. That's nice. Hi, Mabel. I hope that Miss Mary has some princessy furniture. Please! Well, I will tell you about that in a second. I don't think she does. Hi, welcome to Mary's Antiques. I'm Mary. I sell all sorts of unique furniture here that I source and restore myself. The selection is always changing. If you see something you like, snag it before it disappears. Thank you. I'm never going to buy from you probably, but thank you anyways. Lewis says he likes how I style his fashions. He's always taking notes. That's nice. That is Lewis up there. Lewis says I got my taste for capes from my father, Baron Whisker. I guess he is partial to them. Hi, Errol. I like to commission a new suit from Lewis once a year. That's good. I heard that Lewis had some new sashes in stock. I love a good sash, don't you? Not particularly. Lewis understands my taste in clothing. Professional, without sacrificing comfort. I'm Berlin. Lewis really understands the art of the crisp label. Okay. We're looking at his stock. He has a strip bucket hat. We're not going to buy anything again because we've nearly, very, very nearly reached the 1,000 to buy the bag. Greetings and solutions. My name is Lewis. If you are looking for an article of clothing, you may rest assured that I personally cut and sew every garment you will find at my booth. My stock changes with the week, so if you find something you simply have to see yourself in, don't wait. That bucket hat has been in your shop for at least 3 weeks. More like every single week. On my other playthrough. I guess I might dye my hair if it made insects think I was a flower. It would be easier to see them up close, don't you think? Sure. A merchant's appearance can't be neglected if he wants to be successful. Vera's advice has been invaluable. That's Vera. Marge goes to see Vera whenever she's at the Saturday market. He likes to put the red bag in before his roots start to show. But then you don't need to go weekly. But like every 2-3 weeks. There you get hair and clips. We're probably not going to buy, except for like maybe a clip at some point. Hello. If you're looking for a new hairstyle, you're talking to the right person. The name's Vera. I'm a traveling hairstylist. I've been all over Eldaria. I'd be happy to teach you any hairstyles I know. Just pick up what you want and put down your coins. Thanks. Don't like spending money. Errol's real into the fancy stuff, but I'm partially to Darcy's dark roast with a bit of cream. It's a nice start to my Saturday. I love Darcy's jasmine tea. It always puts me in the mind for romance. Okay, sure. Anthea, look! Darcy's Drew Dozy in the foam of my latte. So cute. It's too cute to drink. I always visit Darcy's booth when she's here. She has so many teas. There's always a new one to try. Darcy's one of my biggest customers. She buys up a lot of my herbs and flowers for her teas. Errol talked me into trying a mocha at Darcy's. I've never tasted anything like that. Sweet and bitter, like my true love, the ocean. Yeah, here you can buy food and also food recipes. Like a latte, like chai latte. That was a bad joke. Hello, welcome to Darcy's cafe. Yes, I am Darcy. If you're ever in the mood for a nice cup of coffee or sweet treat, be sure to stop by. Everything is made fresh. Thank you. Now I've talked to all 4 of them. Now I need to find Nora for my introductions. Would you like to turn in the scratch? Yes. Thanks, Anthea. Isn't the market great? Here your reward. You can buy something from your favorite stall. Thank you. I want. I'm going to the general store. The money's going right back to you. I'm getting more place in my inventory. That's what's happening. I'm buying the item bag. The bag upgrade is in my pocket. And now I'm expanding my inventory. Now I have 2. Oh, this is lovely. My one true love. It is the worst with like the really limited space beforehand. So this is my heaven. My heaven and hell. All in one place. Now we go to grow the potato plants. Because we need to. We got asked politely to plant to plant crops. So we're going to do that for Mistria. Because we got asked nicely to plant something for people. That's 3, that's 4, that's 5. That makes 10. No. And there we go. Now we have to water the plants. Once the plants are all watered, then we can go out and go after our days. Ooh, there's a snail. Snail! Lovely. Snail collected. Now we have more inventory space. Now we don't have to suffer that much anymore because now we actually have space. That is so beautiful. But yeah, those are getting watered tomorrow anyways because it's a thunderstorm. So yay, that's great. Now we're trying to find more pot. Well, we're trying to find pot in the first place. Oh right, I forgot that I let stuff just fly around. That sword again. Come on, we need to find it somewhere, right? Can't just be like we cannot find it at all. That can't happen. That won't be happening to us. But yeah, Saturday market's pretty chill. It takes a while if you actually read through everything. I usually skip through everything. Like I said, if I skip through stuff or just actually read it, will a little bit depend on what it is and how long it takes. I might cut out like some of the less relevant stuff, like less interesting, the one sentence answers. I might just cut out from now on, because otherwise, this is going to take forever, literally. We're not even halfway through the day, and this recording is longer than the last 2. So I'm probably going to start cutting out like the one sentence answers that have basically nothing of like fun or context or just like are unimportant at all. That I think that's what I'm going to do. But yeah. That is, I think, the plan. I have something else to donate, don't I? Yeah, I still have this butterfly that I can donate to the shop. Well, not the shop, the museum. Which I'm also going to do because I obviously want to like do as much of the museum as I can in timely manner. The only thing probably it's going to take a while is the fishing. Because we didn't I don't buy it's Pete. Oh my god. We've got our first Pete. That's amazing. Wait, yeah, I got my stuff from up there today. Oh my god, this is amazing. I love my life right now. Oh, there's a diving spot. We need to dive whenever we can. A rock bass, that one we can sell or make into fish. Food, not fish. It is already fish. Don't think I can make this more into fish. Don't think that's how it works. But yeah. Oh, dandelion. Today would be a good day to gift stuff because it's finding the people is usually what makes gifting stuff and so on a bit of an because it just takes so long to find everybody and then talk to them, etc. But Saturday market and night at the sleeping dragon inn give you a good chance for that because everybody's there. Literally everybody, every single week. Doesn't matter. They will be there. Ooh, another artifact. going to look at that in a second. And look, that we would have already like not been able to like pick that up if it wasn't for the fact that we had more space in our inventory now. Which is why I say inventory space super important. Especially because we probably get mine access in the next episode. And in the mines, one of the most important things literally is space. If you don't have space, you are done. You are done for. There's nothing you can do except for wish for more space. Literally. I think that's the only thing you can do at that point. Wishing for more space. Nice. Whee! Let's see. We can... Ooh, that's another ant. We love getting the ants. Where's Valen? Is Valen still here? Yes, she is. Which means she's just up, down, up. I have orientation. Trust, believe me. Valen, I have a gift for you. Yeah, I'm always considerate of you. Obviously. That's my thing, being considerate of Valen. I can't do this yet because I don't have any materials. Because that's what the mines are for. We need the mines. We need to get the mines, which you're going to do tomorrow. Which is going to be great. Because obviously it's going to be great. We are donating a bunch of stuff today. And then, yeah, we finished our second set of things. In this case, it was the dig site stuff. Ooh, corn, a summer seed. And we got a summer head. It's an explorer's head, but yeah, but corn is a summer seed. So that's not useful right now for us, but it's going to be useful in like a few more days. There's 28 days, so like 3 more weeks. And then there's actually going to be properly useful for us. That's the word. Wording's hard. Really hard. Ooh, a double artifact. More shards. Another dandelion. I love just getting plants in this game. What are you? Snowdrop. Did I? Yeah, I did. Good. Because I remember that we got that one, but I didn't remember if I actually brought that one to the museum. That's not how far my memory reaches. There is the 2 shard clumps, and there's the last one. A double again, so I have nothing to bring to the place right now. Okay, then we can return home, sell our stuff, and probably call it an early night. Unless I find something very interesting along the way now. That's, I guess, what we're doing. Yeah. Don't have anything else better to do, I think, for today. We finished basically everything. Do we have any quests that we can technically make? We're missing the peat for that. We can't get that. And this one is just literally 10 crops that you need to grow and sell, which is going to take a while. So, yeah. We're pretty much done. There's not much else we can do. Except if we get really lucky and get an oyster, but we are not. Ooh, a small mouth bath. Well, now we have something to donate and go back up to. Now that happened. Well, that is fine. That means more for the museum. Multi-season river fish. Now we go home. Because we can. And we like going home. Going home is an important exercise or something. And very lovely to do. What are you? Are you? No, my god, that's the one thing I was missing for the Forge set. Okay, we're finishing the Forge set and then we're going home. We have the time for that, it's fine. Unless we have to walk like 2 more times up, it's not an issue. But that is literally the last thing I'm missing for the Forgery set. So I want to put that out. Yeah. The farmers overall. Now we have soy sauce. Alright. Now we're going home. Hi, Hayden. The bridge is repaired. Yeah. Good. I hope she was excited. Oh my god, that's the one thing I need, isn't it? It is okay. We're bringing that back because that is, I think, the spring set. And I think I'm also finished with that if I bring this away. Unless it's a multi-season one, then it's not. Oh, it was the multi-season one, but the multi-season one was just that. The beekeepers had... I thought I accepted that. Okay, and then I got a trail mix for that. That's fine. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. I'm leaving the flower. Making my way home. Making my way downtown. Horrid. Really, really horrid. Why? Why? Literally, just why? Alright, now that we have a bunch of stuff, we can also sell a bunch of stuff. Woo! We can sell this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. That is what we can sell without having any issues afterwards. And the rest goes into our chest. Unless the chest is full, then it doesn't. Then the stuff has to be sold. The trail mix can stay in my inventory. But now it is late. Can I just throw it into a corner technically and leave it there? Yeah, technically I can. But now it is late. Today was the 7th. Tomorrow's the 8th. Which is a Monday again. But we're going to sleep. And I will see you next week in the next episode when it's Sunday. Wait, tomorrow's Sunday. The 7th. I will see you tomorrow on Sunday the 7th when we will be able to get the mines because we're going to level up, hopefully. So, good. Bye-bye.